We're going to go ahead and get going. We're still waiting on a couple of schools to finish up their first practice of the two-a-days here. First of all, I'm Trent Kling with 99.1 now, ESPN FM. We're based out of Pittsburgh, but you can get us pretty much anywhere in the 4 states area. And this is the first time we've done something like this. So I guess first thing we'd like to tell any of you that you've got any input as far as how we're doing it, how we're doing the coaches luncheon, when we do it, whether it's during dead week or two-a-day practices, when it's easiest for you guys to come, please let us know, because like I said, this is the first year we've been doing it, and we want to make it as big of a success as our Kansas coaches luncheon is, which we've been having now for 6 years running. We want to thank SMB for this building. We were looking for a place to hold it, this being the first time we've held it in Joplin, and they really stepped up to the plate. We asked them if they wanted radio ads or anything in return. They said, no, we don't want anything in return. We just want to get a thanks there. So big thanks to SMB Bank. I want to thank all of you guys for showing up, and like I said, we should be getting some coaches here in a couple of minutes. And also we want to thank all members of the media that have come out to this coaches luncheon. Again, this is a good time for years in Kansas. We hope to make this kind of a staple in Joplin. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and introduce the station now. We are a sports 24/7 station. We run ESPN most of the day, and we run a lot of high school football. In fact, 8 hours of high school football on Friday nights. We do a lot of coaches shows, up to 37 coaches shows per week. And we changed over our format June 1st, so everyone in the 4 states now can hear us because we're on 99.1 FM instead of 1340 AM. At this time, I'd like to introduce the staff we have at the station in no particular order. Mike Snow, our general manager, is in the back there. Aaron Amershek, he does a lot of color on the games and is also the head sales guru. Brandon Nivens works a lot on the website and the technical stuff, and he gets us fixed up that way and also does all the production for the spots and that sort of thing. Josh Ferguson helps us out, especially with high school football. He's manning the laptop right now. Matt Newberry, who we acquired previously of the MIAA, he's a great addition, and he'll be doing play-by-play of Fort Scott Greyhound football and be helping us out a lot in just about every aspect of our organization. Also Darren Sorick back there in the back, he helps us out on game days and also runs the Love Bubble retail store that we're affiliated with. Well, as I said, we do have coaches shows. We have up to 37 of them a week. You can download all of them on our website, and that's something that's new this year. And also, we have an enormous scoreboard show. It runs from approximately 9:30 to 11 o'clock every night. We kind of tag team it with KODE, who picks up their coverage from 10:15 to 10:35. They'll be live on location from different schools every single week, so you want to watch out for that. And then we'll also be calling you after your games, and especially if you just won a big game or if your team is in contention later in the year, we'll be calling you late on Friday nights to try and get a couple of words from you on our scoreboard show. And we cover all of Oklahoma, Missouri, and also Kansas during our scoreboard show, so that's why those contact sheets are so important, and I'd really encourage you guys to fill those out for us. It's easier for us to get a hold of you after your guys' games on Fridays. It's easier for us to promote your kids as well. Finally, I want to introduce someone that's very important to me personally, because I spend about 2 hours on their site each day during the season, but to all of high school football in general throughout the country. Randy Walling is here from Max Preps, and I'd like to invite him to come up and say a few words.
Welcome to everyone. I'm real pleased to be here today. I am, for you Missouri coaches, I'm your Missouri rep in Max Preps. I want to thank KSEK for having me here today and getting to know you so we can familiarize our faces with one another. And I can tell you just a few things here that I'd like to get across to you. First of all, a little bit about me. I'm like you. I sit right where you sit. I'm a football coach myself. I've been football coaching in basketball and track for 37 years in Kansas. I recently retired, so I'm going to go another venture in my life, but I know what you do, and I appreciate it so much. So KSEK this year radio will be using Max Preps. They've set up a widget right now. It's already set up and ready to go on their Kansas site, and they're under construction on the Missouri side, and we'll have that up and running. And so what I promote to you is the use of Max Preps with your stats will be kind of a one-stop shop for everybody in your program, in the area, for the news, the media, because when you put your stuff in, it goes right to their site that they've already got plugged in, and or will have that and capability. And you can also put this on your websites back at your school for your own widget. Okay. One of the biggest things is time saver, as you well know. As a coach, you're looking for ways to cut down your sending of different things to different localities. If you have a widget set up, it'll go right to them and saves you time. One of the things that I, as a coach, was using is the SendStats portion of that program, and what you'll find there when you get all your information in, your stats and things like that, you'll be able to send them to the Globe or anybody else in this area, KODE. If you set that up, if they're listed, you just check on them and a fax goes. That gains information plus anything that you've played. If you're halfway through the season, then your cumulative goes right with it too. Keeps everybody informed in the media. You can also have that sent to your computer at home if you just put yourself in the contact information. And all this is managed from your coach's menu. Okay? Added feature this year that we have at Max Preps, we have kind of tag teamed, or we will partnered with Agile Sports out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Agile Sports is the Huddle company. Okay, so Max Preps and Huddle are together as far as helping coaches to use video editing information in the Huddle bags that were to be handed out, but we'll make sure you get one. It is important for you to look that over. It's important that you know that if you get your league involved, it's going to further reduce your cost. I would say that's 25% on that. I'd like to talk to all of you about that and how it can benefit you. If you didn't, I've already got Josh and Aaron's, but make sure we get your contact information here. There was some forms on the table, a little yellow sheet. I know that KSEK is also asking for that, and so we can contact you and stay in touch. Also, I have a username and password sheet that I've handed out to some of the coaches already. Some of you came in and started eating, that's fine. We'll get all that out to you, and we want to make you aware that of the site and use the site. Thank you for listening, and I'm glad I'm here. And as you come up today, I'll get to know more of you, you know, better than I did. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy. Here's kind of how we go about things. First, we're going to reveal the poll for the Big 8 and then for the Spring River Conference. After we reveal the poll for the Big 8, we'll ask the coaches that are here to come up to say a word about your team, a couple minutes, and then we'll do the exact same thing for the Spring River. And before you guys leave, make sure you meet with the media here. And that's a big thing for them, so they don't have to run you down, interrupt your time at practice. I mean, you guys are busy doing 100 other things this time of year, and so this is really an easy opportunity for you to meet with all the media, publicize your kids, publicize your team, and at the same time not take a whole lot out of your day, and you get a barbecue lunch to boot. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and reveal the poll for the Big 8, and this is a coaches poll after we canvass all the coaches in the area. And we'll start off with number 8, 7 points, the East Newton Patriots. At number 7, with 15 points, the Aurora Hound Dogs. At number 6, with 23 points, the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. At number 5, with 30 points, the Lamar Tigers. Tied for 3rd with 33 points, the Carl Junction Bulldogs. Also tied for 3rd with 1 first place vote and 33 points, the Seneca Indians. In 2nd with 34 points, the Monette Cubs. And in 1st with 6 first place votes, 49 points, the Cassville Wildcats.